Did you know that a 2005 Toyota Camry can run for 600,000 miles and still feel as reliable as new? That's not magic, it's the result of 10 proper maintenance habits consistently followed for years. In today's video, we're going to uncover the simple but incredibly effective secrets that will help your car last longer, save you money on repairs, and be a faithful companion, just like that legendary Camry. Let's get started. Habit 1. Change the engine oil. Regularly changing your engine oil on schedule is the single most important factor in extending your engine's life. Engine oil doesn't just lubricate moving parts, it also cools, cleans, and prevents sludge buildup inside the engine. When oil gets old or low, its lubricating ability drops dramatically, leading to high friction, overheating, and rapid wear. Over time, this can cause serious engine damage, even requiring a complete rebuild or replacement at a cost of $3,000 to $5,000. Don't trust the manufacturer's 10,000-mile oil change interval if you drive in harsh conditions like heavy traffic or hot climates. Instead, change your synthetic oil every 5,000 miles or 6 months. This only costs a few dollars each time, but acts as the best insurance policy for your engine, helping it run smoothly for hundreds of thousands of miles. Habit 2. Replace the timing belt on schedule. The timing belt is one of the most critical parts of your engine, synchronizing the rotation of the camshaft and crankshaft. If the belt breaks, which often happens without warning, the consequences can be catastrophic. Pistons can slam into valves, damaging the cylinders, cracking the cylinder head, or even destroying the entire engine. The repair costs can be anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 or more. Most car manufacturers recommend replacing the timing belt every 60,000 to 100,000 miles, or every 7 to 10 years. If you do a lot of city driving or use your vehicle for towing, consider having it inspected sooner. This is not an expense you can postpone. Replacing the belt on time is a wise preventive measure that helps you avoid a mechanical nightmare. Habit 3. Flush the brake fluid. Periodically, brake fluid is the hydraulic liquid that transfers force from your brake pedal to the calipers. However, brake fluid is hygroscopic, meaning it absorbs moisture from the air over time. This water contamination lowers its boiling point and causes corrosion of internal brake components, which can lead to a dangerous loss of braking power. Many car owners don't realize that brake fluid should be flushed and replaced every 2 to 3 years, regardless of the miles driven. This is an inexpensive maintenance task, usually around $100, but if ignored, you could face replacing calipers or brake lines costing from $500 to $1,500. A healthy braking system is impossible without clean brake fluid. This habit protects both your car and your safety. Habit 4. Flush the coolant. Periodically, coolant not only helps maintain a stable engine temperature but also prevents corrosion inside the cooling system. After several years, coolant loses its protective properties and can become acidic, eating away at the radiator hoses and water pump. If you see white smoke or constantly losing coolant, or the engine overheats, it could be a sign of a serious problem. Repairing this kind of damage can cost from $800 to $2,500 or more. Experts recommend flushing and replacing the coolant every 5 years or 50,000 miles. Crucially, don't just top it off with water, as water lacks the anti-corrosion agents found in proper coolant. Flushing the system is a simple habit that helps you avoid costly and entirely preventable damage. Habit 5. Replace the PCV valve periodically. The PCV positive crankcase ventilation valve regulates excess gas and pressure in the engine's crankcase. When this valve gets clogged or fails, pressure builds up inside the engine, causing oil, leaks, carbon deposits, and even damaged gaskets and seals. If not addressed, you could face issues like oil consumption, blue smoke, and a noticeable decline in engine performance. The great news is that a PCV valve is usually very cheap, only about $10 to $30, and replacing it takes less than 30 minutes. Ignoring it, however, can lead to damage costing between $300 and $1,000. Experts recommend replacing the PCV valve every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. It's a small investment that helps your engine run smoother and cleaner. Habit 6. Replace the fuel filter. Periodically, the fuel filter's job is to prevent dirt, rust, and other contaminants from reaching the fuel pump or injectors. When this filter gets clogged, fuel pressure drops, causing the engine to run poorly, hesitate, or struggle to start. In the long run, these contaminants can destroy the fuel pump or clog the injectors, leading to poor fuel economy. The cost of replacing a fuel filter is reasonable, usually around $50 to $150. But if you let it lead to a failed fuel pump, you could be spending from $400 to $1,200 for a replacement. For most cars, you should replace the filter every 30,000 to 60,000 miles. The bottom line is, don't wait for your car to hesitate before you think about the filter. Habit 7. Wash the undercarriage. Each season, washing your car's undercarriage is an often forgotten habit that directly impacts the life of your frame and suspension, especially if you live where roads are salted in winter. Salt is extremely corrosive and will cause the undercarriage to rust quickly if it isn't cleaned off. Rust isn't just a cosmetic issue, it poses a serious threat to structural safety. A rusted frame can cause a vehicle to fail, a safety inspection, or damage crossmembers and brake lines. The cost to repair severe rust damage can range from $1,500 to $4,000. An undercarriage wash usually only costs about $15 to $30, but is a small investment that can extend the life of your car's frame for years to come. Habit 8. Test and replace the battery periodically. The car battery is the heart of your vehicle's electrical system. A weak battery causes a host of problems. The car won't start, the electrical system becomes erratic, and you could even lose power while driving. Many modern cars have sensitive electronics that depend on a stable voltage, so a weak battery can also affect the ECU. The average battery life is 3 to 5 years, but can be shorter in hot climates. Replacing a battery usually costs $100 to $200. But if you let it die completely, you might have to pay for a tow or even damage other electronic components with costs ranging from $150 to $800. If your car starts slowly or the lights are dim, replace it immediately to avoid being stranded. Habit 9. Service the AC system annually. The air conditioning system not only cools the cabin but also dehumidifies the air, keeping your windows clear. Over time, the system can collect dirt and bacteria, while refrigerant can leak or lose pressure, making it inefficient. If left too long without service, the AC compressor can fail, and the cost to replace it is typically between $500 and $1,000. AC maintenance should be performed annually, especially before summer. The service includes checking refrigerant, cleaning filters, and inspecting for proper function, and usually costs only about $50 to $150. This habit not only keeps you comfortable, but also helps you avoid major repair bills. Habit 10. Rotate your tires. Regularly, tire rotation is the process of moving your tires to different positions to ensure they wear evenly. Tires don't wear at the same rate due to differences in weight distribution and braking forces. Without rotation, tires will wear unevenly, causing vibrations, poor handling, and a significant reduction in their lifespan. A new set of tires can cost from $400 to $1,000. Rotating them regularly can extend their life by 20 to 30% and improve stability, especially on slippery roads. You should rotate your tires every 5,000 to 10,000 miles, often with an oil change. A good garage will know the correct pattern for your vehicle's drivetrain. It's a simple habit for saving money and increasing safety. These 10 simple habits can make the difference between a car that only lasts 150,000 miles and one that reliably surpasses 500,000. You don't need to be a master mechanic, you just need to be consistent and proactive with routine maintenance. Treat your car like a long-term investment, care for it properly, and it will serve you reliably and safely, saving you far more than the cost of unexpected repairs. Don't wait for your car to break down, start today.